Hi everyone. I have a story I would like to share with all of you. Instead of typing it up, I just would like to tell you the story. Um, so this afternoon, me and Vanessa, we went to a Buddhist temple. It's a Buddhist temple that we used to go years ago, especially on Sunday morning for meditation and for some Buddhist teaching. We haven't been going there for a while, and today they have a Cantonese class, a Cantonese Buddhist teaching. We decided to go and pay them a visit, especially to see some of the Buddhist monk that used to admire a lot and have some very good teachings from them before. Funny thing is that when we got there, almost no one recognized us, especially me, even though I've been there for quite a while. It is just very amusing to me that it seems like they just don't recognize me. It seems like I'm like a totally different person to them. But back to the story. So as we were going to leave the temple, there's an older monk at the temple who saw us, and since we're new faces, he approached us and he just asked us, "Oh, why are you here?" We explained to them that we were here for the Cantonese Buddhist teaching class, and he was saying, "Do you have a moment?" And yeah, we say yeah, and say, "Oh, come with me." So we went with the Buddhist monk. He brought us into a temple, one of the temple, and that's the Kuan Yin temple. The Kuan Yin is one of the Bodhisattva in Buddhist religion. So he put us into the temple, and he said, "Yeah, let me talk to you a little bit." And he was telling us, he was asking us, it's like, "Do you know why we study Buddhism?" I say, "No." I say, "Well, we study Buddhism to lessen our suffering and increase our happiness." And he was saying that no matter how many times you go to the temple, if your suffering is not lessened and your happiness is not increasing, you're just you're wasting time. You're not doing anything in your training, in your progress. He proceeded to tell us a lot of things. Funny thing is that Vanessa, she doesn't understand Mandarin, and he was telling me, the older monk was telling me, "Okay, you translate for her later." I said, "Oh, okay." But we were very patient. We want to listen to him because he has so much joy sharing his story with us. So he was telling us one particular story. This is the story that I want to share with you. He was telling us, "Do you know that there's a Buddhist with a big belly and always laughing, big laugh?" I said, "Yeah." "Do you know his story?" I say, "Oh, I don't." He said that that Buddha actually reincarnated into a monk who always carry a bag around. So he always have a bag that he carries around, and in there's only three things. There would be some coins, there would be candies, and there would be biscuits, because this happy or laughing Buddha, when he reincarnated into a traveling monk, he likes kids. And in olden days, kids don't have iPad, don't have computer games, so kids would be playing outside, and he would just throw down his bag, show them all the goodies, and let them share and take the candies. So his idea is nothing belongs to you. You don't own anything. Nothing belongs to you. Whatever you get from outside, you just share it with other people. Just keep it going. So so one day a guy was walking and he got a tap on his shoulder, and when he turned around he saw this laughing Buddha, or the monk with a bag, with a sack, and he was saying, "Oh, how can I help you, traveling monk?" And he say, "Oh yeah, you can help me. Do you have some coins?" And the guy say that, "Yeah, I do, but before I give it to you, let me ask you a question." He say, "Man, people spend so much time, years after years, study all the Buddhist teaching, all the Buddhist sutra. Could you just tell me the essence of practicing Buddhism?" And the traveling monk thought for a while and say, "Yeah, I got it." So with his bag, he didn't say anything. So with his bag, he just lay down his bag and pick it up again, and he turns around and he walks away. And the guy who asked the question is like, "Wow, okay, that is a good teaching. I get it." So, and the monk asked me, do you get it? Do you get what was the teaching? I say, "No, I don't." I don't. So he explained to me that there's only two things that you need to practice. You know when to let things down. It's in Chinese, so you know when to let go, let things down, and you know when to pick things up. So he was giving an example that there are things in your life you need to pick up, like you pick up some responsibility that you should fulfill, and pick up good disciplines or good habits, or good practice, things that make people around you happy and benefit yourself too. Those things, happily pick it up. And things that you should not hold on, let it go. Where like criticism from people, when people somehow get angry at you, it's their own issue. So don't take it too hard. Just let things go. You say the problem with today's society or today's people, why they're unhappy, is that they don't know what to pick up and they don't know what to let go. So there's always conflict. Things that they should pick up, they don't pick up. Things that should let go, they are not letting go. So he was asking me, what do you do? I say, "Oh, I'm in insurance. I help people with life insurance and retirement planning." "Oh, so it's like that, okay? That is your job. That is your responsibility. You got to do it well. You pick it up. Okay, those are responsibility that you should have. Now, let's say sometimes you make a mistake, or some of your clients are not happy with what you do. So the issue is there, but surrounding the issue, there will be complaints. They are not happy with you." He was explaining to me, let those go. Put those things down, and the criticism, the blame, whatever hurtful words, those are not important. Let it go. The issue is still there, so you still need to pick up the responsibility. If you did something, make a mistake, just say, "I'm sorry," fix the issue, but let the other things go. So it's to me, it was very easy. It was very understandable, very, very relatable. That's why I like the story a lot. I thought I was being nice and compassionate just listening to this sweet old monk, having so much joy sharing his story with us. But actually, I'm the one who get benefited from it. He talked for a long time sharing this story with us. Oh yeah, he was before he ends, he was saying that, it's like a relationship. You say, oh, when you first met your wife, when I first met my Vanessa, there is a positive karma. There's good karma. That's how people meet each other. But the thing is that when you continue the relationship, you did not continue to cultivate or nurture this positive karma. This karma is like you reap what you sow. It's like in Christianity. So people, when they get too comfortable with each other, they take each other for granted. They say things that are hurtful, and when you say hurtful thing, it's just like a nice bowl. You just break it. Yeah, you can piece it back together, but try not to break it so many times. And so in relationship, there are things that you need to pick up. Pick up some of the. You might think it's hard work. You might think it's a responsibility or duty, but those are the things that actually, when you pick it up, you yourself feel better anyway. Because it's things that you should do anyway. Like take good care of each other, motivate each other, support each other. That makes me think about our duty too, our elder care duty. Like when we take care of Vanessa's parents, especially her dad, it's a responsibility. Sometimes it's hard work, but it's things that you pick it up, and when you do it, you just feel better about it. And there are things that you can let go. Like between relationships, sometimes both people might not be in a good state, or people might come home from work tired. Maybe it's not particularly a good day, and they might not communicate very skillfully, or things might slip a little bit. Just those things, let it down. So pick things up, let it down. It's so simple, but I love it. And taking care of the elders too. It's never easy. Sometimes they have their temperament. So focus on the core thing. Don't let those little things distract you. So let their, sometimes if they're a little bit nagging, or sometimes they express ideas that are very different from you, let it be. No big deal. Let it go. So okay, I think that's what I want to share. Instead of typing it up, I just decided to record it. Everything is at the moment from the heart, no rehearsal. And you guys know that English is not my first language. Not that it matters, but I enjoy today's experience, and I would love. That's why I make this video, because I would love to share with you. All right, thank you, and hope you guys have a great day. See you.